So Celtics guard Marcus Smart has turned into the hottest three-point shooter for the Celtics, and he doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon, fellas. This segment is brought to you by 1in100. Head to 1in100.co where you can enter to win tickets to see future Celtics games, Bruins games, and the Patriots, including this weekend's playoff matchup against the Chargers. That's 1in100.co. Sign up at 1in100.co. Marcus Smart, believe it or not, the last 2 games has combined for 9 of 16 from behind the arc.
Wow.
That is Marcus Smart I'm talking about, fellas. I know it's only 2 games, but
Marcus
9
Smart.
of 16. Clevis, if someone told you Marcus Smart going to go 9 of 16 in 2 games back-to-back, would you believe him?
I would have thought if the sliders were up in 2K.
Oh, of course he's going to go to 2K with us. This dude.
Clevis plays a lot of 2K.
Yeah, he plays a lot of 2K.
Give me another answer, Jimmy.
You would have
been surprised.
Clevis wouldn't take 16 threes with Marcus. I'll say that in 2K if he was playing with him. So,
that's also true.
That being said, we are all pleasantly surprised. We're all pleasantly surprised. But new year, new Marcus. He is locked in right now, and especially if you are on the Brooklyn bench, he's extremely locked in because.
Right. They riled him up.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't forget. If you get in his ear about his shot and he hits it, he's gonna let you know. Oh, by the way, I hit that, and I'm gonna hit every single one after that, and I'm gonna make sure I look at you.
He made them eat those words.
That's what happened Monday night, and that kind of got him going. That's the player he is. That's Marcus Smart. Like if you get him going some way, it can be either a good thing or a bad thing. And we've seen him. We've seen him the good and the bad. Yeah. And tonight was the good. The last couple games have been good. And listen, hand up. I just dropped my paper. Hand up.
I thought you meant to do that.
I've been critical of Marcus Smart over the last few years. I was okay with the contract that he signed for the money that it was, but this year he has definitely lived up to that contract. He's a leader on this team. His offensive game has improved greatly, and he's always been strong on the defensive end. He provides energy, so we're seeing like peak Marcus right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think with Marcus it's just that he's like you say, he's living up to the contract. I think signing the deal he signed, some people thought he wasn't worth it. And he's showing people that he can deliver, he can live up to those expectations. And he's a starter, so he has more opportunity to show his true skill sets.
Yeah.
Right? Playing more minutes, you have more opportunities playing with the better players on the team, letting people know that I am just as good as anybody else in the league. Right. It's not he just showed off his jump shot, and showing also that Brad wants everybody to shoot, and shows you that Brad Stevens is kind of right with Marcus Smart hitting so many threes in so many games.
Yeah, I think offensively, that's where the Celtics are really getting their money's worth. You know, we always talk about what he does defensively. We know he could be a secondary playmaker, but when you leave him wide open, he's clearly making teams pay. And that's something that we didn't always think of when we talked about Marcus Smart. Don't leave Marcus Smart wide open. I mean, how many times have you ever said that, you know?
I can count him on literally no hands.
But I know we know Marcus is like not the best shooter, but I don't think he's like that bad of a shooter where teams like kind of sag off, like kind of disrespect him. Like you still got to contest him regardless.
They give him enough space where he'll take the shot. Yeah. He'll take the shot. He's never been shy to shoot. I mean, the past few seasons, I remember like Jay Crowder used to give him some daggers sometimes, and Isaiah used to give him a dagger sometimes because he wanted the shot. Right. But he's never been shy to shoot. Credit to him for that because you got to shoot. I mean, you can't score if you don't shoot. You got to keep putting your shots up. And this year, it seems like it's starting to click a little bit more. He's getting that three-point percentage up. It's up to about 34%. I'm not saying that he's anywhere near Ray Allen, but, I mean, when you consider that he was shooting like 24% or whatever it was in past years, yeah, absolutely.
That wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was only 5 years.
It wasn't.
Right,
so,
exactly.
you know, the more that shot can use to fall, the more it's going to open things up for the Celtics because teams aren't going to be able to sag off him and dare him to shoot anymore that way. So, and he'll be able to find an open man or find more space.
Right. You know, Kyrie Irving after the game talked about how their three-point competitions that's been going on at practice has been.
Seen it yesterday.
I actually saw it Sunday. Clevis was there as well. You know, I thought it was just more of a competitive nature. Obviously, that had a lot to do with it as well. But Kyrie Irving said, look, in the past, this has really gotten guys going. You know, in the past teams that he played for in Cleveland, you know, having three-point contests with each other. Obviously, there's a lot of competition there, but also it translated on the floor.
Yeah, no, as Josue mentioned, we've seen it. So the guys had to make 5 threes from each spot on the perimeter. And Kyrie obviously won it because he's the best shooter on the team. But Marcus Smart was, as we see, hit like at least 10 threes straight at one point. So it shows you that from yesterday to today, it kind of translated in that hopefully this is not a thing that's just like a one-time thing is just here to stay.
Teams that practice well play well. I mean, there's some teams that don't ever practice, I think, and you can tell sometimes the chemistry's not there. You know, they don't have that connection or that drive. But if you practice hard, a lot of times that'll translate over into the game, and I think that's kind of, you know, what we saw.
That's what we're seeing, right? Yeah. Let us know in the comment section. Is this something that we're going to see out of Marcus Smart throughout the near future? Is this something that we would hope to see from Marcus Smart knocking threes from deep? Let us know in the comment section.
Keep it going.
YouTube, CLNS Media.